This episode will contain some scary scenes. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Previously, on The Demon's Daughter.
This is bad. My sister still hasn't returned. It shouldn't have taken her that long to travel to the Tree of Harmony.
A couple of farmers near the south region of the Everfree Forest found her lying unconscious. I'm afraid she's unconscious still.
Why are they like this, princess? Luna and Discord were once beings that wanted to take over Equestria, so I hazard a guess something is forcing them to return to that state. I've seen you before, but I know that can't be right since I'm just meeting you.
It must have been quite the journey for you and your friend.
Maybe he genuinely wants you to get to know his apprentices better.
They're villains! Why would I want to get to know them better?
Because you were like them once.
Hexar tells us many things about you, especially when you set Equestria in flames!
Oh, that was priceless!
Apprentices of greed, envy, disharmony, and despair are reverting back to their true forms.
But Rainbow isn't like the others. She never was a villain.
If we come to some kind of agreement, I can free your friend.
You'd really free her?
Just come with me, so I can go over the terms and conditions.
Aren't these fireworks awesome, Nist?
They're very pretty.
I reckon we have the best view.
I wouldn't say that. Other Pegasi would be sitting on clouds too, or even hovering.
I know, but none of them are sitting beside the best princess ever.
Best princess? You mean me? But I haven't been a princess for that long, Rainbow. Surely my sisters, Cadence or Twilight, would be a better choice.
Well, the two sisters are okay, but don't do much. No offense. Cadence is pretty cool, governing the Crystal Empire with shining armor and her baby Flurry Heart, I guess. I knew Twilight before she became an alicorn, and she's an egghead. Though granted, I'm also an egghead, but an awesome egghead. And you, Nist? Nist? Are you okay? You look redder than Big Mac.
Oh no. I'm sorry you're seeing me like this. She'll figure me out. She'll know I see her more than just...
Nist, don't tell me you have a crush on me.
What makes you say that, Rainbow? Crush? Don't be ridiculous. This is serious. I mean, you would probably think that having a crush is lame or something like that.
You're right. This is serious. Why do you, of all ponies, have a crush on me, when you were the one who caused my suffering in the first place?
Huh?
I cannot love anyone who has hurt me the way you did.
No. I thought you had forgiven me for all my mistakes, Dash. I'm sorry you really thought otherwise.
You see, Nistee, she will never love you back.
Oh, no. You're not real. You're not real. You're just in my head.
I'm very much real. And there is no way you can ever take me away from you.
Why can't my past just... leave me alone?
I've heard some terrible news from Princess Celestia. She's told me that her sister has fallen unconscious due to Hexar cursing her.
Did she say anything else?
She believes that in less than 3 days, Luna will turn back into Nightmare Moon, and that the same fate will fall on Discord and Rainbow Dash.
What is our brother trying to accomplish? What will reviving his apprentices achieve?
King Sephiroth has been infected.
Oh no!
He's successfully recovered all 7 of his components and is doing his best to power them up again through his apprentices.
But why?
We never understood the motives of our brother because of how different his beliefs were from ours. But whatever he plans, the outcome will be much worse than what he's thrown at Equestria before.
We have to stop him.
We can't. It's too treacherous for us. Only Nistee and Liaco can put a stop to his plan.
But sisters, that isn't true. We've been down—
No! We must never do that! If we go down there, Nistee will be in grave danger, and our efforts would be for nothing! Lumina, I'm sorry, but we can't help them.
You're right. Wait. Hexar doesn't know.
Know what?
It doesn't matter if we go down there or not. Hexar will tell her everything.
We're almost there. Your patience will be rewarded soon.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to turn everyone back to normal. We just have to get rid of multiple curses now.
I still don't trust him, but he's a literal god. He has the power to remove the curses from your dad, Rainbow, Luna, and Discord. But whether he would want to do that is the next question.
If he doesn't, we'll just fight him until he does.
But do we stand a chance?
I think we will. Since his powers are kept inside his apprentices, we shouldn't have any problem. But I don't want to come to that either.
We have arrived. Now, let's discuss. Step forward, Nistee.
I'm ready. What are the terms?
If you wish to free your precious Rainbow Dash from my component of despair, you need only do one simple little thing.
Simple? Yeah, right. There's a catch.
No need to get so defensive, my dear. When I say simple, I genuinely mean simple. Just hear me out.
Alright.
So, in order to get rid of the component inside your friend, someone else needs to keep it in her place.
No! I won't let anyone else sacrifice themselves! Couldn't you just take it back yourself? It is your component!
I would take the component back myself, but there is one teensy problem. It's not fully charged.
Fully charged?
Oh, that's what I've been doing with all my components. After I got banished by my sisters, I became powerless. So I needed them powered up. And I couldn't simply power them up myself. It would be ridiculous. So I chose 7 beings worthy of fulfilling my elements to do it for me. Every time they attempted to take over Equestria, they made their designated component stronger.
But if all 7 of your components are in different beings now, how come you're standing here before us? Your sisters needed all of theirs to stay conscious. What is that?
I thought about this little loophole. So I created an amulet that could store any power that my apprentices make. Remember when they fought the Sword of Destruction and seemingly got rid of your component? It only got put into a deep sleep and got sent back to me. Nothing, not even that powerful sword, could completely destroy a god's element. Luckily, this amulet revived it.
So that's how you were able to bring back despair.
So even when I don't have my components physically inside me, I can still command and give orders. If only my sisters had this ability, they would have been able to escape faster. But why would I tell them?
So, the villains of Equestria were only charging your powers? And whilst that was happening, you were still able to dwell down here and keep your immortality?
Correct. So now you understand the problem. I can't simply take my components back. They're not ready, you see. And if I attempted to, they would just magnetize the next being willing to take them.
You're lying! You just want to torture your apprentices more!
No, I'm afraid I'm telling you the 100% truth. However, if you want Luna, Discord, King Sephiroth, and Rainbow Dash saved, it's rather easy. All you have to do is stay down here with me and take on all 4 components. That way you can charge them for me, and your friends will not have to suffer. Shocking, isn't it? But this is the deal of a lifetime. Being born of a component yourself, you should have no trouble of controlling them.
Nistee! Don't do it!
Liaco.
It's not worth it! Besides, controlling despair was hard enough on you. But 3 others on top of that? That's impossible for you to handle!
But what else can I do to keep everyone safe?
Nistee, please, I beg of you, don't do this! You're finally happy. Do you really want to give that up for an eternity of this?
It doesn't matter what happens to me. At least Rainbow won't have to suffer at my expense anymore.
But it does matter what happens to you! You love Rainbow Dash, right? And she probably loves you just as much. If you stay down here, you'll never see her or your sisters again. Is that what you really want?
Enough interfering.
Ah!
Liaco!
Don't worry. I can get myself out somehow. Come on!
No use escaping, Your Majesty. I've used the same enchantment used to capture my sisters before they escaped. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Don't think living down here is a bad thing. After all, you really seemed to enjoy yourself last time you were down here.
Last time? But I've told you before, we've never met.
So you really don't remember then? You weren't just worn out from your journey. You really have forgotten.
Forgotten what?
I should have known something was wrong when you acted like we never met. They erased your memory.
Someone erased my memory?
I know about the dreams you keep having. The one about the fairies screaming. You kept wondering to yourself who that was. And why was it when you were closer to my lair, I started to show up in those dreams?
I don't believe this. Me? The filly is me?
No way!
Allow me to show you how you became my apprentice of despair. Your forgotten memory.
That's it, sweetie! You're doing a fantastic job!
Thanks, Daddy.
As are you, Celestia.
No problem, Mom.
I wish I had something that could help the kingdom, instead of just watching you 4 raise and lure the sun and moon.
But you do have a purpose, Tenebris. Your presence encourages us.
We could not be more thankful for you coming into our lives.
What am I supposed to do? My sisters are already chosen to follow in the sun and moon's hoofsteps. But what's my power? What am I supposed to control?
So many questions. But I'm sure they will be answered in your own time. You just need patience.
Mother, Father, look at Luna.
What are you looking at? Sis, you got your cutie mark! Really? I got my cutie mark!
Oh, that's wonderful, dear.
We're so proud of you.
Sun and moon, together.
Wishing, hoping, maybe something big can help me out. I don't know what I am doing. What am I about? When will I matter most? Where is my place? Why was I brought to life? And who is my face? What is my happiness I'm willing to chase? Would it be fun? Do I control the sun? Sometimes I know it is tricky figuring who am I, but I hope I find out quickly, not before I die. When will I matter most? Where is my place? Why was I brought to life? And who is my face? What is my happiness I'm willing to chase? Can I find it soon? Do I control the moon? What am I saying? My sisters control those things in the sky. Why am I praying? No matter how much I ask, who am I? I get no answers. Nothing wants to go my way. So what am I doing here? Maybe I really don't belong. Don't you see that, Tenebris? Of course you do. But where is that? Can I really just be patient while my family is? What is my happiness? Where is my happiness? When will I matter most? Where is my place? Why was I brought to life? And who is my face? What is my happiness I'm willing to chase? Am I destined to fall? Do I have no purpose at all? What's the point? I love my family, but I feel like I don't belong with them. I can't raise the sun or moon. What am I good for?
Such despair. You are ready, my child.
Huh? Who said that?
Come with me, my daughter.
Tenebris? Tenebris, are you alright?
Tenebris!
Tenebris!
Where are you?
Ow. Where is this place? Hello? Anyone here? It's okay, Tenebris. Just stay calm. Maybe whoever lives here could take me home. Unless whoever lives here actually...
Hello? Oh, come now, Tenebris. I have been waiting for a year for you.
Go away! I don't know who you are! Take me home to my family!
But don't you see? I already have.
No, you haven't! You're just a creepy stranger who has kidnapped me! Take me home!
Look, I wasn't lying when I said I brought you to your family. The one on the surface? That's not your real family.
But they are! And they love me!
They merely adopted you. They may love you, but don't you ever feel that you're different or don't belong?
I never thought about that. But you're right. My father controls the moon with my mother controlling the sun. And my older sisters, Celestia and Luna, are set to take over those responsibilities soon. But that just leaves me. Why am I the only one without a purpose?
But you do have a purpose. To live with me, down here.
And why would I do that? Why would I give up everything I know to live with a complete stranger?
Because I am no stranger. My name is Hexar. I'm the god of Equestria. And you, Tenebris, are my daughter.
But how can that be true? My sisters told me that I was a clay sculpture that came to life.
With one of my elements, dear child, you were born from one of my elements. Your destiny is to live out your life as the next heir. I will teach you to control your unique magic that you have inside of you.
Unique magic? I always thought I was only good enough to do levitation at best.
You're far stronger than you realize. Live with me long enough, then I will teach you how to work your powers properly.
This is amazing! Wait till I tell my family!
Oh no! You must stay here to feel fully at home before you tell your folks. Stay immersed in this environment and your power shall flourish.
Right, got it. You're like the teacher, and I'm your student. And if this is the right environment to learn more about what I'm capable of, then so be it. All these long months, I would question what's my goal in life. But you've told me a suggestion. Farewell to my strife. I found my destiny, that much is now true.
I'll teach you all I know before we are through.
I found my happiness right here with you. Would you be kind to me?
That'll do, my little Tenebris.
I belong here, with you.
Yes, you do, my dear. Yes, you do.
seen our sister, please let us know.
She's black with white outlines and 2 dot eyes. You can't miss her.
Hesperus! It's been a week! Where could she have gone?
Don't worry, my dear. We'll find her. We'll track down who took her soon enough.
But we've searched every house in the kingdom. And nothing!
She's strong. She should be fine. But the lack of information about her whereabouts is worrying.
You don't think she ran away, did she?
There is one place she could be, your highnesses.
Who are you?
I run an alleyway antique shop nearby, your majesty. And I've heard of a very helpful lead to find your youngest daughter.
What is it? Please tell us.
Should we really trust him?
Hesperus! He says he has a lead to who took our daughter. We must hear him out.
What is the lead, citizen?
Well, I overheard that the demon down below has your daughter.
Demon down below?
You know the goddesses. Unknown to most, they have a younger brother called Hexar. He lives underground in a place called Equestria. He has taken your daughter down there.
How do we get down there?
This amulet can help you get down there. You just need to say these words to help you across. Underground, inside his lair. Take us to face despair.
Thank you so much, kind sir.
It was my honor to help you, your majesties.
I don't know about this. This seems a little suspicious.
Hesperus, we must give it a try. Our daughter's life is at stake.
Dad? Where are you? Where could he be? He's supposed to teach me how to control my powers soon.
You called?
Dad! Where did you go?
Oh, don't mind me. I just had some errands to run.
What kind of errands?
Well, today is going to be very special. Do you know why?
Is today the day you finally get to help me with my powers?
Correct. But there is something else.
What?
Your father may or may not have invited your family to come and see you.
My family's coming to see me?
That's right. It was one of the errands I was doing before you woke up.
I can't wait to see them again and prove that I have what it takes to become a great ruler. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Now, do you want to know what your power is?
Yes, I do.
All right, settle down. You have a gift that not even your sisters can comprehend. You have the power to get rid of sadness.
Get rid of sadness? Like making ponies happy?
Something along those lines. Now, I want you to concentrate. I want you to try it on me.
Are you sure? Won't you get hurt?
I should be fine. Besides, it needs to work on a living pony. And we're the only ones living down here.
Alright. Did it work?
Nothing happened. Try again.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
thought your power wouldn't be affected while you're up there. But it seems to have weakened faster than I expected.
Weekend? You mean I don't have any powers after all?
You did. But since you spent so much time up on the surface, your element is disappearing.
Spending time with a king, queen, and my sisters is making my power disappear?
You've been exposed to too much happiness up on the surface. Doing so will decrease your powers over time. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but...
Well, what?
There is one way to restore your gift.
What's that, Dad? Dad, what are you doing?
You've experienced being happy. Now, prepare for the sadness.
This looks pretty dangerous. Celestia and Luna, you wait here till we get back.
But we want to see Tenebris safe. We're her family too.
That's right. Whatever danger is down there, we should face it together.
All right. We'll go as a family. Underground, inside his lair. Take us to face despair!
Tenebris!
Let her go, demon!
I'm afraid I can't do that, Your Majesties. For your daughter, or rather, my daughter, is where she finally belongs.
What are you doing to her?
Doing to her? I'm not doing anything. It's because of you that she feels this pain. She was only supposed to feel a tiny bit of happiness before she came down here. I thought when she doubted whether she truly belonged in your family was proof enough that she was ready. But I was sadly mistaken. Don't worry. She won't be feeling this pain for much longer. She'll be doing what she has been born to do.
We told you to let her go!
Relax. She'll be ready for you soon enough. It's time.
Get up, Tenebris!
Tenebris?
Tenebris, get up!
Sister?
I am not your sister. I am the apprentice of despair!
That's more like it. Now attack the king and queen.
With pleasure, Father.
Tia, she's going to attack Mom and Dad. We need to do something.
Follow me.
Luna!
Go, make your escape.
Get out of the way!
Luna! Celestia!
Now it's time for me to release my full power. Not so fast.
Hureca, Satura, Lumina. What are you good-for-nothing goddesses doing in my domain?
Let them go.
Take them as you wish, but Tenebris stays with me.
But Tenebris belongs with the royals of Equestria. She has no place with you.
She is my daughter! Remember when you three banished me? My immortality vanished. A couple of ponies looked after me, of course, but I had to leave one of my components behind. That was my component of despair, the very thing Tenebris was born from.
It was you. The old stallion we looked after before he vanished. That was you?
Oh yes, now I remember. That was the king and queen of Equestria that tended to my every need. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be standing here.
You two helped him?
We didn't know at the time. He just looked like an old stallion who needed help.
Yes. And look where that got you. Messing with a demon is not a wise idea. Wait, what are you doing?
We're taking everyone back safely, and we want them to be as far away from you as possible.
That won't be of any use to you, dear sisters. My spell on Tenebris can't be broken with your magic. So by the minute she wakes up, she'll go back to attacking the royals.
We'll find a way, Hexar. In the meantime, you must never use your magic again to harm them.
Don't worry. Tenebris will come back. Goddesses.
Are you sure this is the right thing?
We can't take any risks. If we erase their memories of this past week, Tenebris should be safe for now. However, I can't reverse the effects of the component Hexar put on her. They'll come back to curse her again. But if staying with them worked to keep her powers at bay before, hopefully they'll work again.
There. I put a time spell on the ground. Time will move slower for him down there. That way, if he plans to attack again, we'll be ready.
I hope this will be enough to protect Equestria.
It should hold up for now. The fewer ponies who know about our brother, the better.
What are we doing out here?
I can't seem to remember.
Were we celebrating because I got my cutie mark earlier?
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, we'd better get inside. It would be quite embarrassing for us if anyone found out we were taking a nap out here.
I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Tenebris! It's time for bed, sweetheart.
Coming, Mother!
Luna! Celestia! We're heading off!
How long will you be gone for?
About a week or so. You girls will be okay by yourselves?
We can manage.
All right, then. Be good whilst we're gone.
We will. Morning, Tenebris. Fancy some pancakes?
Actually, I'm not in the mood for pancakes. Can we go to the bakery to get something smaller?
You're not hungry?
But breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I don't know. Can we just go to the bakery? You know, to get some chocolate cupcakes?
Sure, we can do that. That's right. And it was that day we went to the bakery. And I began to collect grief from everyone and never knew what was causing it. I suffered with it for 6 years before I was first banished by my sisters. But now, I remember these moments. I remember spending time with you, naive to who you really were. I remember attacking my family from someone I thought I could trust.
There we go. Good that you finally remember.
It didn't have to be this way. I could have lived a normal life. The effects of turning into a grief-sucking demon weren't destined like I originally thought.
Heavens no. When I left that component there, I intended to get it back eventually. It was just that you exposed to so much happiness and love that the despair couldn't control you as I had planned. It's just what happens to them when exposed to positive reinforcement for long enough. I had no choice but to force the process to speed up myself. It was the only way for my component to charge properly.
My life could have been happy. I could have fulfilled my role as a ruler of Equestria earlier on in life. I wouldn't give my sisters any reason to banish or fear me. All of the bad things that happened in my life were caused by you. You turned me into a monster. You made me feed on grief. You made me make my best friend suffer.
No, Nistee, you must understand. I did what I had to succeed in my beliefs.
I had no right being your apprentice. I never fit despair. I started happy. Why couldn't you choose someone who was already filled with despair?
What's going on? Tenebris. My despair twin has come back. That's impossible. What made Nistee Tenebris, aka you, is trapped with me. Something has awakened, dear Rainbow Dash. Let's just say that not all of Tenebris was destroyed by the Sword of Destruction. And it only took a certain memory to possibly bring her back. No! Nistee!
Nistee?
I think you're being a bit unreasonable, my dear. You wouldn't be acting like this if your memories were never erased by them.
If it weren't for the goddesses erasing my memory, I would have hurt my family. No. If it weren't for you, I would have no reason to have my memories erased!
Nistee needs to stop! Any more anger could force my power on you faster as well as herself? Exactly.
Nistee! You need to snap out your anger!
Why should I? This god has ruined my life, and I don't intend to stop until he is destroyed!
Oh no.
She's turning back into Tenebris? How do we make her snap out of it? I'm afraid we can't. She's so consumed by anger that she won't stop until despair is fully charged. And that also means until you also change. Oh no! No, 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 no! I can't let this happen to me! This, you need to stop! She cannot hear you. That was close.
Well, you almost fully charged despair with your outburst. Seems like reviving those memories did more than just refresh them. Quite frankly, I'm impressed.
I could have hurt Rainbow. But she reached out to me to snap out of it.
You almost turned back into Tenebris. All because your memory came back.
My arm still didn't turn back, though.
I'm also impressed that your half of despair was able to process that much power.
My half? But that's not possible. Rainbow took my component and took my place, right?
Did I forget to tell you? When the Sword of Destruction put your component to a deep sleep, the half that got sent back to me is now in your friend, and the other half is forever bound to you. On the day I was trying to recruit you, I was trying to give your other half back to you. Though rejecting me made things better in the long run.
Tell me this, Hexar. Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why couldn't I live happily with my sisters without you interfering?
You should have figured it out by now. You were one of my apprentices. Therefore, you had to carry out what they represent.
Like Chrysalis, Tirek, and Sombra? They always had those traits in them. Why did Sephiroth, Luna, Discord, Rainbow, and I have to suffer?
You really think that just because those apprentices were formed, they've always been good, whilst those who stayed by my side haven't? Oh, you're mistaken. For you see, I didn't choose my apprentices because they had those traits from the start. I chose them because they exhibited The opposite.
The opposite?
You heard me. It's not just the apprentices that are reformed. All of my apprentices started as innocents.
But they...
My goal was never to bring 7 villains together to take over Equestria. My goal was to create balance. Once my apprentices are fully charged by components, I'll finally bring balance to the world, where good and evil reside together as one. Something that my sisters were never able to understand.
That makes no sense!
It does, actually.
Huh?
In my grandfather's journal, he also questioned Hexar as to why a griffin or a dragon couldn't be the apprentice of greed. Hexar said it had to be someone generous that would give into greed. Remember that my father, your sister, Discord, and you never started evil? According to Hexar's logic, neither did Sombra, Chrysalis, or Tirek. None of them really gave into their component, like we just saw. They had it forced upon them. Some chose to keep it, while others fought to have it erased.
Your friend here is correct. Here you are, seeing black and white, with good and evil being separate. My sister's beliefs have already corrupted your mind. Creatures born with these characteristics wouldn't fulfill my prophecy. For you see, Sombra had to be noble. Chrysalis had to love others. Tirek had to be weak. Discord had to have fun. Luna had to be humble. Sephiroth had to be generous. And you, Tenebris, had to be happy. If I were to show my sisters that I can make these beings into the opposite of who they are, they would agree that balance is possible, that it was necessary for heroes to become villains to help citizens thrive. And if that means invading Equestria to do it, then so be it. I wasn't lying about 7 warriors, Tenebris. They really will bring peace back. Just not in the way my sisters described it to you.
How do you see peace, Hexar? Is peace to you the thought of ponies suffering? Cowering in fear or getting killed from the multitudes of threats you send up? Using this awakening to take over yourself and bring balance? That's not how I see peace. And everyone else on the surface can agree.
What about the elements of harmony? If it weren't for me, they wouldn't be as strong as they are now. Neither would the sonic rainbow that Hureca lent to Rainbow Dash. I did Equestria a favor. I toughened them up. If Equestria's history had no villains, there would be no heroes. Without heroes, your land would be nothing. What do you think you're doing?
Chrysalis, Tirek, and Sombra need to know this. What you've truly done to them. I bet they won't be very pleased when they find out you've just been using them this whole time.
They won't listen to you. They're completely loyal to me. And very soon, your friends will also follow that path.
Hurry, Liaco.
Tenebris!
Chrysalis!
Tirek!
Sombra!
Oh, you pests have returned back. I hope you got punished for leaving halfway through our song. We rehearsed for weeks in preparation for your pathetic dinner party. And this is the thanks we get?
Hexar is using you.
Of course he is. He's using us to finally take control over Equestria! How daft you have to be to not remember that!
No, I mean he's always been using you. Every time you took over, it was only to charge his own power.
Of course! We would do anything to please our master. And if that means helping him succeed, then so be it.
Don't you get it? All three of you used to have way better lives than you do now. He just tricked you into thinking otherwise to fulfill his prophecy and beliefs. He doesn't care about any of you. He just wants you doing evil long enough so his power can be fully restored to normal.
Lies! Of course he cares about us!
Then why hasn't he set you free? He's keeping all three of you prisoners down here. No, not just down here, but inside too. All three of you used to be respectable kings, queens, and lords. He gave you greater power, but at the expense of respect to your kingdoms.
Ludicrous!
Didn't any of you have anyone that supported you when you were different? Who loved you before you turned to Hexar's side?
No one!
Do you really think that enslaving your citizens like this will truly get the respect you want?
I'm sorry. It's just... I don't love you in that way.
But Tirek, look at the ponies. Don't you think we're doing more harm than good here?
For me, it was a pony called Radiant Hope. She loved me when I was ruling my kingdom, but when I sought other methods for taking my kingdom back, of course she disagreed with what I became.
For me, I fell head over heels with a prince of a nearby village named Thornroot. Of course, that entitled stallion didn't feel the same way. But I was so naive. When he told me his feelings outright, I never wanted to love again. He was the first to die by my army of changelings.
For me, it was my brother. He wanted to go see the world and encouraged me to come. We were both pretty weak, so I asked for a way to gain power for the both of us. For a while, we both were apprentices of gluttony, until he befriended the ponies. The traitor told them of my upcoming attacks. I ended up in Tartarus and never saw him again.
So it's the fact that those that meant the most to you are no longer in your lives. That you never could revert back to your original forms.
And why would we? We've gained so much power. Those who cared about us just held us back.
Besides, why are you trying to bring up this past nonsense?
Because there's still a chance to fight for your own destinies. Not one that's being controlled by an overpowered, self-centered god. If his power is fully restored, do you really think he'll have you three on a high pedestal too? No. He's just going to dispose of you when he's had enough.
What are you doing?
Come with me. We can still leave before the awakening starts.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Please tell us that in this awakening, we get to wreak havoc on Equestria, once and for all!
No, don't do it. You're just falling into his trap.
Oh, shut it.
Yes, we certainly will. But first we'll need to speak the enchantment. Sleep tight, my little one. Let the darkness cloud your eyes and block the light. No need to fear, you're safe here. No harm will come to you before this night. As you hear my voice that soothes your soul and you stay calm, you'll rest your head my arms. Let the dreams inside you take flight. As I close the door, turn off the light. You are safe with me, you're alright. I will wait till you awake.
Now is time, a new day dawns. Your peaceful dream is coming to an end. And with me, you're needed now. You're special and I need you to ascend. And the sun has rose and you must greet the brand new day. Embrace your destiny. Come what may. 7 destinies are reborn, just in time to greet the new dawn. Eternal peace will crumble till it's gone. We form the crack and turn the sky black.
Yes! This is what I'm talking about!
Soon, they will be able to feel our wrath again.
No one stands a chance, especially with our friends.
Oh no.
Oh no! Does he fight it? Don't give in! Luna, please stay with us!
Shy away!
Please don't turn back.
Your Majesty.
No, they're moving too fast. I can't back them off anymore.
Luna!
I won't let you get away with this! Ah, but I'm afraid it's too late. It's time for you to become the new Apprentice of Despair.
My sisters have had their yin. Now it's time for my yang.
We have to get out of here!
I'll teleport us out of here.
Look out!
My hair!
Come on!
Alas, all 7 of my apprentices have reunited for one final showdown. Equestria, give us your best shot!